Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Creeta. This is Oceanblock. I have a turtle on my head and arrows all over my body. Hope you're doing well today. So in the last episode, we fought the Gaia. We basically did all the Britannia things, and it was glorious. In fact, here is the field of battle, which has just occurred as I have fought it 5 more times. We now have all 6 of the wills. Basically, Aram, Gutham, Torag, Guthan, what? Aram, Guthan. Do I have 2 Guthan? Why do I have 2 Guthan? Oh, is it random? I have 3 Torag. Oh, so it's random. Neat. Alright, well, it's the brothers from RuneScape. If anyone has played that game, well, yeah, it's good times. Alright, so we have a bunch of these dice of the fates, and we get to roll them. Boop, ba-doop, 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 boo. And we now have the fruit of Grisaya, which I believe I can eat, and I can always eat it. So this is a food item. It might take mana, but it allows us to heal up, and we always will have food now. Unbound, Eye of the Flugel. What did this do again? I believe that we can shift right click, and then from now on, whenever I click with this, or I throw it, is that it? Do I have to hold it longer? Do. And there we go. We get teleported here. This probably takes mana as well, which is pretty neat. And we can change the location that it's bound to. How awesome is that? Now we have a whole bunch of rings, and if I remember correctly, there's a way to combine the rings. Is that still a thing? I don't remember. The rings do a whole bunch of awesome things. For example, Odin gives 20 max health, and I don't fully recall what the other ones do, but perhaps we can look in our lexica and find it. The Ring of Loki allows you to place blocks very uniquely. I've tried it in the past. It doesn't function exactly the way that makes sense to my brain, so if someone wants to explain this better, that would be awesome. Ring of Loki, super cool. Ring of Odin, pretty standard. It provides its wearer with extra hearts and indefinite protection from various kinds of things, drowning, suffocation, fire, etc. Some of those we already have protection from, which is pretty fantastic. The last one is the Ring of Thor. Thor bestows its power, the might of Thunder God. It dramatically increases Terra Shatterer's area of effect. Now, we are not necessarily using that, so I think that for now, the best ring is still the Band of Aura, which is recharging our greater band of mana. Now, this might indicate that we could get more mana if we upgraded that ring, and I think I just tossed... where? I just tossed some Terra Steel somewhere. So if we add Terra Steel, here we go, just toss one of those on the ground, pick up the mana, and we will make this a greater band of aura, toss this on, and now we'll get even more mana. Sweet! Now, the other things, let's see, we looked at that, Ring of Thor. I swear we can combine these. It would seem that that might be something in the past, which is totally okay. Now, to the present. What does this episode hold? Oh, look at that. This is coming along. I don't necessarily know what this is. That's a big block of power, but we have some really cool areas. I really like the Britannia Island. This place has turned out great. It felt so big when I started, and now it feels so tiny. Oh well. You know, I regret to say, I looked ahead a little bit, alright? I've looked ahead. Blood magic is fun, but setting it up can be a little bit of a slog, and RF tools, that would be really fun, but ultimately, endgame stuff, I don't know if that's somewhere I want to go in this mod pack. Maybe someday, but at the moment, I kind of feel like it's beaten. The jetpack is fantastic, the building is awesome, mystical agriculture has sort of gifted us all the things that we need, and at this point, I'm not necessarily feeling this pack. And I think it might be time to try something different for a little while. We might come back to Oceanblock, and if that's the case, I very much look forward to it. But for now, I think the right thing to do is to take a break. Anywho, consider this more of an update video and less of a getting stuff done video. This has been Creeta, playing Oceanblock, still with the turtle. Bye-bye!